Hey everyone, how you doing today? It's me, David, coming to you from my whiskey den here in Central Ohio. Check my look in a minute. There we go. Hope you're having a good day. It's a cold and miserable day today. It's end of September, and we're getting some of these just a fringe remnant of the latest hurricane that's ripped through Florida, but we're getting it a little bit here in Central Ohio. So anyway, enough of that. So, but it's nice and dry, warm and refreshing here in the whiskey den. So I figured what I would do today. I know I want to feature stuff that is new to me that I'm excited about, and I was in Pittsburgh. Friday, I was there Friday night into Saturday, and got back Saturday night. And when I was there, I stopped by a fine wine and good spirit store, which is the name of their state-run liquor stores in Pennsylvania, and got a bottle of this Wigle City of Champions straight bourbon. This is a 4-year bourbon, a 4-year age statement, 92 proof. What I have researched is that they will at Wigle, they will take their honey barrels or their best barrels, and they'll blend those barrels together uh, for different batches. These batches that they want to really highlight for their City of Champions bourbon. Now this they do offer several different, from what I've seen, selections, rye whiskeys and traditional bourbons. This is a wheated bourbon, wheated bourbon that is their mash bill is on the back. Well, what the ingredients are on the back. I don't know exactly what their mash bill is, but it's made with regional yellow dent corn, malted barley, and heirloom wheat. So it's a good wheated bourbon. I did have a little pour of it last night after I got home, so this isn't a first taste video. I did want to just sample it before I did the video and just see what I thought of it. And I'm going to try it again for you right now. This is batch number 24 of 591 bottles. And there you go. This is not available here in Ohio. I've only really heard of this because on my Facebook page, every so often I'll get a pop-up ad about Wigle bourbon. So figured I was in Pittsburgh, and I was like, let me just grab a bottle, see what it is. It's $50. So there you are. And let's see what we got. And I do enjoy a good wheated bourbon. And for this occasion, I found a couple of these Glenlivet glasses. I like these. Nice heavy bottom to them. Even though Glenlivet is Scotch, this is still nice for bourbon sampling. Nice color on it. Nice nose on it. And I'm not really opening much anymore. I'm just trying to enjoy what I have. Stuff that's mostly the stuff that is not opened yet. I boxed it and put it away. So if it looks like the whiskey den's a little lean these days, that's why. I just want to enjoy what I have opened. And then, go into the archives and see what I got in there that I'd like to open up next. But I couldn't wait to do this. I've been wanting to try one of their selections. So it smells bourbony. It's got a nice sweetness to it. When I tried looking up the mash bill online, the only thing I found, one of the sites said it was 80% corn, 20% wheat, and 20% malted barley, which does not sound right, because then that gives you 120% in the mash bill. So it's got this sweetness to it. I really get the wheat, so it's got to have like a good amount of wheat whiskey or wheat in the mash bill, like that spiciness, but it's a softer spiciness than what you get from a rye. My big thing is next time I go into Pittsburgh, am I going to get another bottle of this? So, and well, let me just try it. Stop talking. And it's so nice. Is it? It is a little hot. Of course, I haven't had an. I guess that should be my acclimation taste. It does. It has a little bit of heat on the front and on the back, but not like the heat from a cheap bourbon. It's it does taste pretty sophisticated. It's got a little bit of like a cinnamony type of taste to it. Like a mellow cinnamon, not that like a red hot cinnamon. Mellow, cinnamony taste to it. It's got a bit of heat to it. Like it tastes like it's a higher proof, more like a maybe like a 115 type of proof, or if like a Wild Turkey Rare Breed was a wheated bourbon, kind of reminiscent of that, but in a lower proof. So I would say it would hold up pretty good in a cocktail. Yeah, it really mellows out that third taste. It tastes it tastes small batch. It tastes authentic. It I can't even tell you what other wheated bourbon it tastes like. It's because it's just got a unique flavor. It kind of in a way reminds me of like Rebel 100, but it's not as hot as that in my opinion. Uh, you definitely get a ethanol on it. But it's just got this blend of these different. I can taste kind of the components. I get that hit of malt. I'm getting that wheat sweetness with that cinnamony spice, and it's it's pretty interesting. I'm sure as I drink the bottle, as I get maybe to the halfway mark, it'll be really mellowed out a bit. I let this sit in the glass for about 10 minutes or so. Well, plus the time I was talking. But yeah, now I'm getting just this really nice blend of flavors, a nice smoothness to it. It's not, it's a little hotter than Maker's Mark. It's it's got like a heat to it, which at times that can be obnoxious, but it's not really obnoxious. It's not watery. It's not obnoxiously hot. It's it's for me it's pretty ethanoly, but then there's that other two ingredients, that wheat and that barley, that just balance everything out. So it is something when I'm back in Pittsburgh. I'll probably get another bottle of that at some point. I do really enjoy these smaller distilleries. It's no secret if you're a regular viewer of the channel. Um, these smaller distilleries to me are putting out, for the most part, a really good product. that is pretty like honest and sincere and down to earth, and it's not like a corporate thing. It's just I can taste the passion and the love for bourbon in this bottle. So if you are in Pennsylvania in the Pittsburgh region, hit up the distillery. I haven't visited the distillery, but I'm sure they do tastings. Though I'm sure they have a bottle shop. If you can't get to the distillery, hit a fine wine and good spirits store in that area, and they will certainly have a selection of Wigle products. This City of Champions bourbon is actually pretty good. It says on the bottle it's made from scratch with regional grain. It's distilled in Pittsburgh at the distillery, so it's not like an MGP product. This is a distillery where obviously they are passionate about what they're doing. So there you go. Wigle whiskey, Wigle bourbon. It's pretty good. It'll, just a good bourbon just to kick back with at the end of the day, maybe on the rocks, or maybe with a little splash of soda in there or splash of water. That'll do you. All right. Now what you're supposed to be tasting on this, I never do, is cinnamon. Got some of that. Birch and black currant. Okay, nope, I didn't get any of those notes, but it did have that little cinnamony taste for me. So we'll leave it there. Hope you enjoyed this. Again, if you're in the Pittsburgh area, support a nice local small distillery, micro distillery such as Wigle. And amazingly, there's other distilleries there. I haven't tried any of their stuff yet, though. So until next time, it's me, David, coming to you from my whiskey den here in Central Ohio. I hope your next pour is your best pour. We'll catch you soon, and thanks so much for watching. Hey everyone, if you like what you see, please like and subscribe so you can be notified of future videos as they drop. Thanks for watching.